you now know that there is a meditative state. So people are confused at the first time. They are saying what we are supposed to do in meditation. But the thing is, now you said it right, it happens. There it is just a state that you have to be there. So it's not like it will happen suddenly, you will just close your eyes and it happens. So yoga teaching or whatever is done in the studio outside there have made me understand that this is a meditation. No, I haven't. There was theoretical thing there were I have learned in books and everything, but they have never helped me to really be in meditation. I was confused like you as well. What exactly? I'm closing my eyes, but only thoughts are coming, nothing else,
Exactly.
or the images are coming, nothing else. Where I have learned all these techniques and real to be in meditation is from my gurus. Acharya Sri Yogish, he's a founder of a pilgrimage built in Texas. And he was the one who shared his knowledge about what is meditation, how can you achieve the state of meditation. So that's how his teaching helped me. Second is Yogi Ravi Sharma. He is a living master in Indore in India. I visited him last year, and he from his teachings I went to a little bit of meditative state. I was able to. And the third guru is Swami Gyan Avirbhav, and he lives in Chhattisgarh. And he is a master, and his teachings are also very simple, but little bit hard to practice. And that's what all three combination have really helped me to be in meditative state. So this is what I share always. And this has helped me a lot. So in meditative state, I cannot say that I am fully in meditative state. Not yet. Not yet. Even after practices so much, and it would be also sad to reveal that meditation, there's nothing, just one technique, just you close your eyes and it happens. No, you have to keep on practicing. What the only thing I would say, what appeals to you, say for me, it bhajan from Mira appealed to me. So I became in tune with that kind of devotional music, and I tried to be in complete. And then I understand that being in tune helped me. So being in tune with guru or music or whatever appeals to you, it's up to you. Be 100% there. And then it takes steps and steps and steps to a meditative state. So it doesn't happen just with one technique. You have to find your own thing that this is the meditative, this is the technique that I want to adapt for me, and this helped. So for me also, not one technique helped. I had to incorporate everything, all his Acharya Shri's teachings, Yogiji's teachings, and Swami Avirbhav's teachings. I built this. So just to let you know. Yeah, I hear that you have also practiced yoga. So
Yeah.
this will also help for your daily yoga practice.
And what kind of yoga do you practice? Because again, there are different forms of yoga. Hatha yoga.
Yes, so let's talk about this. I'll answer that first. So many of us have questions saying what type of yoga I teach. And again, this is not yoga doesn't have any type. It's just one yoga, but it's nowadays they do their own thing and do reforms, which is fine. I understand. But what I have done is um, Purnam Yoga, which is Purnam is like a whole. Purnam Yoga is discovery of Acharya Sri Yogish, and he does intensive breathing, which is combination of intensive breathing and a yoga posture. That's what. But I do not teach Purnam Yoga here. It's only taught in Siddhayatan, which is the pilgrimage he built in North America, Texas. So, but what I teach is a normal yoga, but normal yoga is all so much in you can just Google or do in YouTube, and there's so much of yoga thing. But I keep in mind the breathing techniques in between I put the combination of yoga posture and breathing technique. It's an amazing technique. If you wish, I can just show you so that you can also feel how Purnam yoga is. So and that's what, because it detoxifies you right away. Since from your first 5 minutes until your last, it starts detoxifying you. So that's what I started doing, that kind of yoga. And again, it's just one kind of yoga, but I learned to infuse yoga and pranayama, and that's what I was taught by Acharya Sri at his location. That's what it is. And again, for yoga and meditation, I have this. So whatever you are practicing yoga, which is all good, but there are a few things to remember. Whatever you do for fitness or maybe in career, education, what I have learned from my experience and especially from the teachings of Acharya Sri, Yogi Ji, and Swami Abhibhav Ji. So, one thing I understand that whatever I do in life makes no sense if I'm not doing it for the right purpose. So, if I'm doing education and career, to just earn, feed my family, get a luxurious life. It doesn't make sense for me. It didn't make sense for me. I thought there is something else. Why? There should be some other reason. Give me a purpose of life. It's not just, I'm sure there's something more than just career, fitness, and something more there. So that's what I found this path was for me. So they gave me a reason, the purpose of a good fitness, good health, why you are doing the career, why you are doing this education. Everything works if you have a purpose of life, is to be in a higher conscious level, to be enlightened, or to clear off all your negativities is the thing. Whenever you are doing yoga, it's for purpose to shed off all your negative thoughts, whatever anger or whatever you possess is bothering you, you are shedding that off. You have to make sure that's what you are doing for yoga, meditation, and that. Right. So, yeah. Any questions with that? No, I think we are good. Okay, okay. So these are the steps, I would say. These are a lot of steps, but I'll just give you a brief. This is our first session. I want you to know and understand what is meditation and how you can be in the meditative state. So this is called the yoga tree. I did mention it. This has been so many years, and I took this off just for you. It was lying inside, and I feel it just clicked that I have done something like this, and this will help you. So the first thing this is kind of a yoga tree. Maybe it's your own being. So the first thing is to get a discipline, and you have to know that what you want to achieve, it's the root is discipline and your devotion or dedication. Only that will help you. This, if you don't have that seed, that inside you have something to achieve, like a drive to achieve. If you don't have a drive to achieve, it's not going to be a fruitful at all. So the first thing is to get a seed, discipline yourself. You know that you want to do this, then why you have to stop somewhere? Right. Just keep on doing it. Yeah. So that's the thing. So these are the roots. We won't go that much into it, but it says non-violence, ahimsa. Everybody knows this thing, but it's very hard to follow. Like per personal hygiene, mental hygiene, uh, surrender. All these things are the roots of yoga. The yoga is the yoga. What we say yoga is the posture, asanas, right? But our goal is for, well, samadhi, but these are just the steps for dhyana. Dhyana is meditation. So you cannot reach here if you don't do this. So that's what the big thing, why you should know why it's not happening, why it's so confusing, why, because you might not have done all these things. Everything is so important before we do dhyana. The number seventh step and then eighth step is after it. So at least do, we don't know what's here. We don't know, and
Right.
but at least we can, if because you want to be in this state, you have to do things like that. So these are the things we do: pranayama, yogasana, there is pratyahara, dharana. Dharana is a positive affirmation. Every morning you come out of your bed, you take a positive affirmation that today I am going to be helping somebody no matter what. Or today I am, for me, it's my happiness is most important. So I'll take care of myself no matter what. So these are the positive, these are the things you should be looking at before you do dhyana. Even say if you don't do yoga, skip one, it's very hard. It's very hard for a plant to grow. So that's what my thing for you would be. So in even in the next sessions we can go deep into it and stuff like that, but for now I think it should be more clear for you. So this is as per Acharya Sri Yogish. um, he always teaches shares his knowledge, saying you cannot do put just be in meditative state, you have some steps to follow. Slowly but steadily you put the steps in, and then it will happen. It happens. It's not a word. You cannot be in you cannot force or do something in meditation. In meditation you just let go and nothing happens. It's a state of nothingness. So that's what you are going to achieve there. So that's what it is. So is there any questions on you understand?
No, but I just want to, I'm curious to understand how the meditation helped you, because you mentioned earlier that it
Yes.
helped me in a long way, and you were almost there. How did you know that you were almost there? You're not completely there, but you are reaching, you have reached
Yes,
that
so
state, and how
yeah,
did it help you?
good. That's a very good question. Not everybody asks me that. They are already, but I understand them also because they are still figuring things out. So uh, I wouldn't say I'm still there, but I know you can be in meditation because there are some moments of meditation in meditative state that you feel it. You know that this is a meditative state. You know it is a nothingness. The thing is, we have, as per this one, we have to go beyond nothingness. Dhyana, it happens like nothingness, state of nothingness, and then it happens. Then you go to enlightenment or samadhi or merge into one, or that's what we don't know about this, but we know about dhyana. We are there as a normal mind's human capacity. We know there is something called meditation. So that's what. So for me, how it happened is his teachings. I'll go next into, you will understand how it happened. So Yogi Ravi Sharma, I visited him last year during May, and I was still listening to his lectures online, and I figured his thing out that um, the state of nothingness. I don't need anything but this. So when you are in meditation, you want to achieve, you don't think like, when I will achieve a meditative state, I'll ask something from God or a divine power. I have nothing, because whatever you have achieved, you have to let it go. So there's nothing to achieve there in meditative state. People think whenever you are in meditative state, you can ask anything and God will give you something and something will happen to their. No, there's nothing happening except you are going into a state of nothingness. In fact, you lose everything. Lose what? Like negativity, anger.
Exactly.
You are in a peaceful state. You come into a peaceful state. That's what it is. That's what you are trying to achieve. Then why all this material thing? That's what his teachings are. And his teaching is For me, I was like, I'm practicing everything here. I'm still not getting it. So his teachings came into my life. So his teachings were Imandari and Satkarm. So I don't know if you know Hindi. Imandari is an ethical living style, and Satkarm is a community service. Do something apart from your family. Do something for those who are in need. Why? I said I have heard this so many times, but haven't done this. Why would I do that? I think I am quite ethical life. I am honest, and I do some service here and there. But why is he forcing so much? So I said, okay, let me do a little more on it. So I started doing more service. I also got myself a little bit aware of when I talk, when I behave, there was a little dishonesty there, lying, making things up, portraying something else which is not a reality. I was aware of that. I became aware of this suddenly. When I talk, there was a lie sometimes, because it became a habit.
It was not intentional, but
It was not intentional because the habit came. I
it
lied.
comes up.
And then I was
Yeah.
like, I said I was honest. Where is this line come from? And I don't need that right now. So purge it off. So I tried to purge it off. So then came being aware of my behavior. Then came a lot of other things showed me a mirror that I'm still not in ethical living, and that cleared me, that gave me so much peace that one time it was like, um, that's what it is, so that's what he meant. And why doing community service, why helping others, why, what happens, like I do every time whenever we see, go back home and see hungry, we'll feed them, we'll help, we'll feed birds, we'll go and ask somebody who needs any help. But I started doing a little more to see the effect, and that's where it clicked too. More and more I do, I get strength, so much strength to just it helped me heal by itself. It helped me like a magical, I went to the Walmart plaza, and I saw there were so many birds. Then I saw, okay, maybe they are here. If I feed them, maybe that would be my service to the nature. I feed them. Whenever somebody comes, even if it's homeless, I feed them. I gave them some food or money or anything. And I was just experimenting this, I was just experimenting. Let's see what happens. And then I get so much of strength to go. Things healed from inside, and real fitness and health was coming from there. So that's what I took from his teachings, that being in an ethical living, and doing some service to community as much as we can helped me a lot. Listening to the masters, this often helped me to, not one thing has helped, again, not one thing has helped, not even one master can help, yes, but you have to be 100%, because nowadays mind is like doing so much, one thing doesn't fit, they need more and more to do more faster. That's what my thing is. I was like, why I'm not getting into meditative, they talk about meditative state, I want to be in a meditative state. So that helped me, and this helped me a lot. And I wouldn't say the one thing, two thing, but all three things have. The third very important thing is, in meditation, if some, this is very simple, but if somebody gets it, let me say this is Swami Gyan Avirbhav's message to the world, that see the unseen. That's what it is. There are two things. One, what which we can see, like a fan or light, or you or me, the object, body, plants, whatever. And the other thing is unseen. So I was like, there's a vacuum air, there's nothing much that we can, yes, I cannot see. So we practiced. He was forcing more, saying whatever questions we asked, he said, see the unseen, see the unseen. I practiced, and listened what he wanted to say. See the unseen. So that's what you are. That's what he said. See the practice to see the unseen. We can, so that's what his message is. When we are born, before we are born, where were we? That's what his question. And after you die, where you will be gone. So that's the fact as well. So if you can, with your knowledge, share with me, tell me, where were we before we were born?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. We don't know, which is unseen. And where will we go? Nobody knows. So that's the fact too. You have not, it's the universal law. Nothing comes up just like that. So that's the fact. There is the thing which is unseen. Be try to practice to be in unseen, and meditative state will happen. So all these things help me a lot to go into a meditative state. Now, the for me meditative state, of as per Acharya Sri, he always says there are so many thoughts when you sit, close your eyes, there are so many thoughts, but there is a gap in between two thoughts. Be in that gap. There is always a space in between, a deep silence. Sometimes you are sitting just like that and you are lost, if you have experienced that. Sometimes people are just like that sitting, we are thinking, what are they doing? But sometimes there is just a moment of, that's the meditative state, no thoughts, nothing. So that's the meditative state.
Stillness, that's it.
Yes, there's nothing to do. There's no thoughts. Let it come, thoughts, just watch them and they will disappear. Acharya Sri always says that thoughts are very shy. When there are so many thoughts, just sit strongly and watch them out and they will go. So that's how you can get rid of all the thoughts and negativity. Same thing, if the negativity is starting, giving you, bothering you, watch that thing, what's bothering you, watch it, and eventually you will see, it will go. There is a lot to talk about meditation, but I hope it will help you out, to think about it. I'll share the recording. If you don't remember all the things, I'll share the recording and information, whatever you want. Have you watched Acharya Shri's video, and is there any question on that? He breaks all the myths of meditation, saying just focusing is just a technique. You are focusing on one point is a technique. It helps to focus, remain focused, but you have to go beyond that. Focusing is not a meditation. Like you are imagining a waterfall, and there is a music, there is a guided meditation. Yes, it's a tool, it's a technique for you to go to that state, but don't just keep on doing that, listening. Nothing outside can help you be in a meditative state, like a waterfall, water music, or people hear the fire and ocean music and guided meditation. It won't help. It won't help. If there's something beyond it, try to find out what's beyond it. Just keep on practicing. Close your eyes, and there are a lot of techniques I would like to share. Whichever clicks to you, just then you will feel, you will know. Saying, somebody clicked, for me, mantra clicked, or whatever Acharya Shri gave a mantra, it clicked to me, because then I was focused more. Trataka is a focusing technique, where yes, or I'll just put a paper and a dot, a black dot in Trataka to focus. A focusing technique helped for me to remain focused on my goal. So that helped me to remain focused instead of going here and there. So
it's a certain way to practice, like you start off with pranayama and then go into the meditation, or
yes,
because
yes,
it's like a ritual every morning which
right.
follow. It's not just like I
Yes,
think
right.
discipline
Correct.
or the consistency is
Right.
important,
Yes, especially when you do a lot of, for me, what it worked out is I do yoga to just relax my body and muscles. Then it came intensive pranayama where I detox so much. Since when I started, like I would say 10, maybe 10, 12 years back, when I started literally intensive pranayama, a lot of mucus came, lot of mucus. And it was coming. I'm not sure, I'm still not sure what was this, but one time I figured out that this was all toxic came out. I felt really um, clear. I knew what I'm doing. I was confident of my decisions. I was so clear on my rituals, saying whatever I'm doing, that's good. Now this is the practice. I trusted on my practice, saying yes, it's working out for me, because it's trying to detox what? My anger. I had an anger issues, to be just frank. I had a lot of anger issues, so much negativity, so much of anxiety, saying, or insecurity. A lot of things were going on in life, but everything is now seems to be settled down, and now I feel the place where I can share my experience with others, and they can also learn something out of it. So yeah, so ritual would be of just breathing, light breathing. Start with it, then you do a little bit of stretching, yoga, whatever is comfortable for your body, and then I did a lot of intensive pranayama. This is for me. It was a good practice. Lot of clarity came, and then after
Intense pranayama. What are the breathing techniques like
yeah.
Anulom Vilom or the
Yes, yeah. So it was Anulom Vilom. There is a different, not the traditional one. There was a different little intensive one, which you can go deeper with it. Then Kapalbhati was the technique, and Brastrika was the technique. Now Purnam Yoga, which I said, it is a very intensified breathing technique which you can use, which is a combination of posture and breathing. And Nadi Shodhan helped me a lot, which I still practice. I practice nothing else than Nadi Shodhan. They are alternate breathing techniques, but it's not the same. So when we sit for pranayama thing, I'll show you what is Anulom Vilom and what's the difference. There is a difference. It's alternate breathing as well, both of them, but they are different in their own ways. So Nadi Shodhan, Anulom Vilom is not that intensive, but Nadi Shodhan can go more intensive than Anulom Vilom. So that helped me, and after all these things, and it makes you put it in a meditative state. So once, because it gives that clarification, once Acharya Shri used to tell, when we sneeze out, there is some moment of clarification. If you realize, when you sneeze, there is a moment of like, something was cleared off. So that's the clarification happens when you do all these intensive pranayama. And there are a lot of tools and techniques. It's just first of all, tools and techniques which people give should be appealing to you. Okay, it shouldn't be, you try all those things, and if you keep on trying the same thing, those are the tools. But if it's not, you are still stuck in the tools and doing the same thing and still not achieving your goal to be in a meditative state, then what's the use? So purge that thing, take something else, and do it faster. Not like, if it works, it will show you the work. Like, if I say do this mantra, it should show you the work. Like, you should feel that this is helping you. If I say do this pranayama, it should, after some time of practice, it should show. Because otherwise there's no need of wasting your time. I see people just doing same thing again and again, repeating and thinking that it's going to help them, but they have been practicing since ages, and they are in like now 70s, still doing the same thing, but they have gone nothing beyond it. So these are just the tools, but you should know, you will find out which one is working for you. So my job is to share all the tools and techniques, give you what I have,
and then you practice all of them, see this is working, this is not working, and you go from there, you know. Okay. So anything else would you know? Good for now. Okay. So your homework, I'll give something to do. So when you sit in, when you do your pranayama or whatever, anulom vilom, whatever you do, when you go to your yoga mat, first of all, be disciplined. Try to do it as often as you can. Don't, there shouldn't be any pressure saying if you're feeling sick, okay, it's okay to relax. I mean, you don't have to come to the mat, but whenever you are feeling say okay, you don't choose something else over this, because nothing is important than you yourself. So you put yourself as a priority, saying if I'm doing this, it helps me, so I should keep on practicing. So put yourself, you put yourself in priority. Go to a yoga mat, do your pranayama and yogasana, whatever you do, and close your eyes. So if you want to practice, we can do this. The first thing, when you close your eyes, visualize the white light in your third eye. Visualize the white light is coming from sky or something. Visualize it into your third eye continuously, and then slowly the third, that white light goes, visualize that it's going into your body, your nervous system, your bloodstream. This is kind of visualization is actually actualization. That's what Acharya Shri says as well. Visualization is actualization. If you put this into practice, if you think it's healing you, it makes you calm, practice more and more and more and see what happens. So that's what practice this, and if you wish to learn more, we can join in again. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, all right then.